Hi everyone, I want to point out something that some of you may not be using. There is Lightroom Classic here is what I'm in, and there is something here called the color mixer. And we've got all kinds of options here between the hue, saturation, and the luminance, and you can see each one has its own sliders. But what I'm going to focus on that many of you may not be using is called the point color. And you can see here it's going to give us one of these little droppers. And so what I'm going to show you here is this is a slight edit, but this is pretty true to the raw image. I haven't done much here at all. There was great light coming from the right side, very early morning light. But this reddish egret, you can see, while this is real, the tones that are being picked up here, it's a little more than I'd like. It's natural, but it almost doesn't look natural. So sometimes the warmth of the sun is a beautiful thing, but it can sometimes make the real scene look a bit fake. So what we can do here is I'm just going to grab a dropper, and right in here, where you can see here how the bird is almost turning orange from the warmth of the sun, I'm going to go ahead and click there. And now all we're going to do is work on this color tone. And now we can move the luminance, saturation, or hue any way we want. And hopefully just lessen some of that. And I'm just going to show you here because those of you that have worked with me, I'm a big proponent of moving the sliders, right? Train your eye as to what's available to you. So I think we're not going to mess with the hue. That looks a bit much. And then we can just take this back to 0. And then saturation, however, look how this is changing. So saturation is probably where I just want, here's 0, and I just want to come down a little bit and take some of that pinky peach tone out of there. And then I'm going to check and see what's luminance going to give me. Now, I really actually like what luminance is doing here. So here's our crazy slider. So what I like is here's our 0 point. Hold on. Here's our 0. And if we slide this to the right, I'm actually getting a bit more of what reality looked like here. The more of the bird is being lit up, and and it doesn't take much. You can see can go all the way to 100, and I'm only at 4. But it's making a difference. These are these little, I don't know, I call them like micro changes. They're small adjustments that make a huge difference in the way your subject is presented. So I hope that might be something that you will give a try moving forward.